Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. In today's video we're going to be trying out HEL on Deer, floors 1 to 3. I've really done floor 4 with her. I'm going to do floors 1 to 3 just to show how easy it is to do with her. Slight kind of irritating thing about Deer is they've not nerfed it since they've added floor 4, which is what they did with Bird. They heavily nerfed Bird when floor 4 came out. They've not done this with Deer. So, Yorm, HP defense gear, this is my rat gear set and my floor 4 gear set. We have attack crit on Thor because it's Thor, attack crit on HEL, and attack crit on Freya as well. For Cartel we're running anti-freeze just because it was the one equipped, because I did floor 4 with it, so we're just going to run with it because it works and it's pretty decent. Links wise, it doesn't really matter. Red Tarmiel on Yorm doesn't mean anything really. I just put it on Yorm because that's where it was for floor 4, and it can just stay there really because you don't take the most damage and you can heal most of the damage back you take pretty quickly. And yeah, let's get on with it. Here we are on to floor 1. It should be pretty easy. I actually do prefer to run double green character over any other double attribute character. Only because green just feels a little bit more fluid, because I always normally start with green anyway, because the colour wheel, green, blue, red. So I like to do green, blue, red, green. This is going to die pretty quick, so I'm just going to do this. I think this should kill, if not I'll just play the Thor skill anyway, doesn't really matter. I do wish they heavily nerfed this, but maybe they will in a future update. Maybe when they nerf Deer Floor 4 as well, or, rework it a little bit. Because currently, it's not worth farming, because it's so horrendously designed. But once again, everyone's saying that. Even huge whales are saying it's not even worth trying. And you know that's bad when whales are saying it's not even worth trying. Like, I don't consider myself a whale. I'm nearly at 17 million bucks, you see. And, if it's taken people like me 2 hours to get a decent run, it's not worth playing. Let's be real. If it's taking someone like me 2 hours just to get a run where I beat it, it's not worth playing. We'll just throw out these skills. Get HEL's ult whilst we can. I'll leave Freya's skill here because it's actually useful. I'll just play that. There we go. Death damage. I don't think we're actually going to kill. No, actually, we should. We got upgrade here. There you go. I forgot we got upgrade. I forgot damage cap on this phase is 25%. It's floor 1, by the way. Like, on Bird floor 1, everything's 50%, which is fine, but for some reason they don't feel like the need to nerf Deer. Even Deer was the more irritating demonic beast anyway. What's your damage cap, friend? 35%. Let me just do this. 35, that'll do, yeah. I just want HEL windscreen. That's all I want. Thor will do a lot. Won't kill it, but she'll do a lot. And then HEL can just come and clean up because it's HEL. There we go. Easy. Once again, it's floors 1 to 3. It's nothing hard. It's just it should be easier right now because they've released floor 4, but I guess they just don't really care anymore. They just sort of release new content and don't nerf the old one. Bird floor 4 got a nerf. Don't know why. Because Deer and Bird aren't meant to be progression. Her damage, she got out damaged by Thor once again. Death damage is going to be a huge thing, and every phase on this has a very low damage cap. So death damage is going to be insanely vital over, normal damage that HEL can provide. Anyway, on to floor 2 now. Here we are, on to floor 2. Once again, another really easy sort of demonic beast floor. It's not hard. The only gimmicky phase is phase 2, but as long as you play, you start with green, you end with green, you're going to have no problem, or you start with blue, end with blue, you're going to have no problem. It's pretty easy. Good damage. We might not even need that. No, okay, we do need the HEL skill. There we go. Then HEL clutches up. So I'd switch her out to the default outfit today. So I've been using all of them in videos recently. I like all her outfits. They're actually all really good. It's really rare to find a character. Actually, no, not really. Male had a bunch of really insane outfits that I all liked. I liked all of them. Red and then green. We're doing this just so we don't get frozen. Well, we don't have to deal with the freeze gimmick. It's a little bit irritating to deal with. It's not hard, but it's just irritating to deal with. Here we go. That'll get rid of the invincibility. Now Hel gets one very clean hit in. Damage cap, nice. No red skill is kind of a pain. Like, it's going to be a real pain to deal with. But we can still do it though. I could double blue, which should kill. Now I think about it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this kills. If not, I'll chuck that out. And I'll chuck... I'll do that. I'll get Hel's ult. I'd rather get Hel's ult over Yorm's ult. Yorm's ult is decent, but nah. I'm good. There we go, let me kill. Thankfully, we got an extra Thor skill. If not, we would have been in a little bit of trouble, but sometimes that can happen. I get Thor's ult, so that's fine. I would need to play the red skill, but I kind of don't want to, so I'm just probably going to chuck another one of these out. Everyone's now got the buff, which is nice. HP cannot fall below 1, and they get a nice attack related stat boost. Thor clutches? Yeah. That phase has a lot of health, additional health. I think it's about 100% additional health with that buff, or 50%. It's a lot. But it's not too bad for this team, which is pretty good. Green, blue, red, green. And we win. Because when the buff gets removed, we get an attack boost as well, which is also quite chunky and quite nice for this team. Remove the HP gimmick. And then Hel clutches up once again. The damage probably won't be that high, even though we've got a lot of green skills. I feel like Yorm could possibly even have higher damage than Hel this time. Once again, RNG is a huge factor on demonic beasts that have very low damage caps. Close, I was right, they are very close. Thor once again, death damage and that whole second phase. But the Hel's really good support. Hel provides a lot of basic stats, about 24% basic stat boost to everyone, which is really handy. And now we're on to the final floor. And now on to the final floor of Deer. Which this is the reason why I wish Deer got nerfed. It's because the final phase of floor 3. Just because it's so irritating to deal with. But, you know, it is what it is. They'll probably eventually nerf it. Just not now. Just waste these. Get a little bit of damage. We maybe have to kill the first phase. Because with... No, we can't. Damage cap is... Oh, no, maybe. Damage cap's about 30%. Yeah, we kill it. Cool. Actually really nice killing this phase in one turn. For this team may be the best team. Just because it's so... Damage is so consistent because we've got a lot of basic stat boosting. Of course, we've got Yorm's stat boosts, we've got Hel's stat boost, and we've also got Freya's relic stat boost, as well as Freya's buffs when they do eventually get applied. Green, blue, red. I'm going to chuck this in as well. I don't think I'm going to kill it, but it's fine. Damage is very good. For HP defense, that's very good. There's nearly damage cap. Yeah, it's really, really good. I do feel like that extra 24% base stats does make a huge difference to your team. Even though you wouldn't really think it would. Because Freya's already providing 20%, and it's not really too big of an impact. Okay, we need to just get rid of cards I don't need. So... What's your damage cap? I want to say it's 25%, something stupid. 30%. Thor's got Thunder God, means she'll do 45%. So these two got to do damage cap. I think I just throw this one out anyway, just to sort of... I don't need it. Thor does damage cap, that ended up doing 45%. That did damage cap, okay. Freya? Also did damage cap, okay. Honestly, kind of surprised. Maybe they have slightly nerfed it. Because it does feel maybe a little bit squishier. We haven't taken a ton of damage yet. We are going to have to take a ton of damage here, because there's no way you can't take a ton of damage here. Green... I'll do green, blue, red, and then green. I do lose ultimates here anyway, so it doesn't matter whether I get someone's ult or not. Go, we'll do the gimmick, remove the immortality, or not the immortality, the fixed damage effect, and then next turn maybe kill it with Thor. Thor's death damage is like broken for this phase. It's fine, we've got blue. We're gonna lose ults. Goes for her, it's fine, she's got reptile meal. She's so tanky. Actually, what are her stats? Oh, look at my mouse. Not the highest of health, honestly. I was kind of expecting a little bit higher than that. Thor has 1 million. How does Thor have 1 million health? Oh, she's got 2 stacks of... Wait, but everybody has 2 stacks. Apart from HEL. How on earth does she have 1.1 million health? That's like Gelda level health. That's also without her Thunder God. She's got 8k attack. Okay, I was not expecting to see... Oh my god, 90% lifesteal. Yeah, okay, let's just finish this off. We do win here, because this will do 30%, and then the death damage from her additional hit will then kill it. Here we go, and we win. Because it can't heal. Excuse me? Was my death damage not enough? Anyway, we've nearly killed it again. I need to trigger the full heal and killed it in the same turn. The corrosion does basically no damage, which is not a problem. That buff is irritating, but we have buff removal, which I definitely kept on purpose. We did have Thor's ult, but we don't have Thor's ult anymore. But it's fine. We can still kill it. We just do this. I'll see if HEL can kill it. If not, we'll just do this. It doesn't matter. It's easy. Maybe they have slightly nerfed its health. Maybe very slightly. But apart from that, I don't really see they've nerfed it too much. I think the damage cap, what they need to do is make damage cap 50%. Like what they do on Bird. Apart from like the final like 3 phases or whatever it is of floor 3. That doesn't have it has the same damage cap, but just nerf it slightly. Whether it's the stats or like we'll see what they've done with Bird, where the passives don't carry along, just so it's easier to deal with. But yeah, her damage is good. Once again, it's never going to be able to live up to Thor. Thor's always going to have this next level damage because she's got death damage, and she's a festival. So not only is she a festival, which means they normally get better stats, better treatment. She's also UR base. And she's got death damage, and that death damage is what makes her a level ahead of HEL. But HEL is still very good, and I still say this is probably one of the best teams, if not the best team, only for the fact that HEL provides the basic stats, and I guess the attack with her ultimate, if you have a 2/6 and above, that she sort of feels like she is making a very large impact on the team and the damage it can output, which is kind of nice. And yeah, that's it. Thank you for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.